Hello, band. It's Emily again for you this week. Today we are going to talk about vibrato. So vibrato is one of the important. It's kind of important for your music, and you can use vibrato to express your music while you're playing, and also you can use vibrato to add color to your notes. So vibrato is one of the main thing in playing flute. So I don't really know if you guys learned about vibrato before, but I'm just going to teach you my way to play vibrato. Okay, so after I have a talk about vibrato, I will do a little vibrato on chromatic scale on the back of the Standard of Excellence book, and we will talk and we will use vibrato on page 13, um, excerpt number 61. I chose that it just because that excerpt is slow, it's andante, and definitely we can express music in it, and we can add vibrato to it. Okay, let's get started. So first, when you want to learn vibrato, what I did was sing. I just sing a note. For example, I would choose ah that note. I would sing the vibrato. So vibrato basically use your stomach and kind of create a wave to your notes. For example, um, when you sing with vibrato, you would do ah ah. That's a slow movement of vibrato, right? For in order to get faster in vibrato, I we usually practice from the slow tempo. So when you so we can sing together with the metronome. The, the, so each wave it's one beat. For example, I will show you what I meant. Ah, still A. Ah, ah. So when the beat click, when the metronome click, so use your stomach to create a louder sound to your notes. Let's do it together. So that's tempo of 60. A quarter note equal to 60. So each quarter note, I want you to use your stomach to create a ah sound to it. Let's do it together. Ah, ah. Great. Let's do 60 and let's play. Not play. Let's sing with C major scale. Let me find the C first. Oh, oh, oh. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. Stop. 2, 3, 4. Oh. 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 So before you play on your instrument, I recommend you to sing and feel the power in your belly, and kind of feel your belly and your throat to create the wave to your note. So let's play with just one note. Let's play with C. It almost sounds like when you play on an instrument, it almost sounds like you play with one steady dynamic, and when you want to create the wave, you just kind of use more air to blow into your flute. So it's more like when you play a piano notes, when you want to create the note, when you want to create the vibrato or wave, you just kind of do a little bit of accent or forte to that note, to that specific note. Okay, let's do a C, and let's do with 8 beats, which mean 8 waves in it, or 8 vibratos in it. Okay, great. Let's play the vibrato with chromatic scale on your back of your book. So let's do the upper part. The upper part. So it start with E flat, right? And then end with high E flat. Let's just do the ascending first. Still with your metronome, and set the metronome to 60 for a for one wave. Let's do one note with 8 beats in it, which means 7 waves, right? 7 waves, and the eighth one, the first one is when you play the note. So you create 7 waves in your one note. So let's just do the descending part for right now. Let me turn this off. Let's do the ascending right now. So when you want to get a faster waves or faster vibrato, I will recommend when you become really com- comfortable or confident about the beat is 60, the tempo is 60. You can click one click above, so which means 63. And then when you really confident with 63, you can click up to 66. So when you get faster, you will eventually get something like, let's say, and faster. You would get probably I would just do four vibrato in one beat. So when you get to the fast points, you could play fast notes. For example, a quarter, eighth notes or 16 notes with vibrato in it. Like, so each notes you get a little bit of vibrato in it. Okay, so let's move on to the next thing. So what? So for this week's goal for vibrato when you practice, I would challenge you to play. Let's see, maybe 80 per waves. How about that? So 80. So from 60 to 80. So that's a big move, but if I just challenging you. So if this week you can reach to 80, you could do it next week, right? Just get to 80 for some point, and then you can increase more. Faster tempo. Eventually get a smooth vibrato. So 80, I would do the same thing for chromatic scale. And so on. So let's move on to the Standard of Excellent book Excerpt 61 over easy. So for this one, it's andante, and you get 4 flats in it, and the time signature is 4/4. And the whole thing is forte. So let's do this with a small vibrato in it, so which is really slow and smooth. I would click on the metronome 60 again, but maybe just do, let's see, let's do a little bit of vibrato in it. Oh, sorry. So for the first note, A flat, I would challenge you to do 2 vibratos in it. Um, um, so 2 waves. For example, I would just play the first note. So each note is one vibrato. I mean, each beat is 1 vibrato. So because the first note is half notes, which you have 2, right? So eventually you only have 1 wave. The first one is the first one is you play, and the second beat is your wave. So the first beat is you play the downbeat of your note, and the second beat is another vibrato. So for the quarter notes, I wouldn't do the vibrato for right now. If you are not confident with vibrato, for the second measure, there is a quarter and dotted quarter notes. I would challenge you with 2 vibrato again. I mean 1 vibrato, so 1 downbeat beat and 1 vibrato. So for the whole thing, when you get a half notes, I would challenge you to have 1 wave in it. When you have a dotted half note, I would challenge you to have 1 downbeat and 2 waves, 2 vibrato in it. And let's not do vibrato beat on quarter notes and eighth note for now, but other like long notes, long notes, half notes, dotted half notes, you should be able to do the vibrato in between. So I would do it for you so that you can listen to what I meant. Right? It just with metronome, and you just play the vibrato on the beat. And yeah, and that's for today. And I hope this week you will learn vibrato and get used to play with vibrato, and kind of learn vibrato better, or get the vibrato done. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.